To start the meal off, I'm going to show you how to make a really fun munchie to get the meal going. Later, you got to stick around though, because it's so important for our guys to go get a checkup. It's something that's, you know, a lot of, well, women usually have to go once a year, but guys don't really have that definite time period, so sometimes it gets past them. And so I finally talked, and others did, my husband Bob, to go for his full checkup, and we're going to tag along and go through the whole thing in just a minute. But right now we're going to get fun with some fun appetizers. So we're going to make some munchies that would be great for a game. I know right now my husband Bob and Riley are really into watching the finals basketball, right? Yeah. Is it Orlando and who else? Come on, help me out here. The Lakers, see? I know. They were really bummed because my husband's from Cleveland that the Cavs, anyway, whatever. So they are looking for, they just want to plant themselves in front of the TV and hang out and do some munching. And so I'm going to make ranch pretzels with a beer cheese dip, and it's just delicious. Okay, ranch pretzels. And I have to say thank you to my friend and viewer, Sue. I know you're watching up in Door County, who gave me a very similar recipe way back when, and we fell in love with these. So, all right, we're starting out with 1 packet of ranch dressing, the dry ranch dressing. We've got some oil, just canola oil or vegetable oil, some garlic powder, and some dried dill weed. So we're just going to mix that up, get that all incorporated, and this could not be easier. And these keep great in like a Tupperware or a Ziploc container. Now we've got a big bag of pretzels. It's about 5 cups of, we want to do the little guys, the mini guys, just the El Cheapo pretzels. And we're going to take this ranch mixture, again, just oil, garlic powder, dill, and a packet of dry ranch dressing. And we're going to take ordinary pretzels to the next level. These are to die for. And both my guys, Riley and Bob, and my brother-in-law is a huge pretzel fan, so he'd love this. My brother-in-law, Sean. I got to make this for him sometime. Okay. Bob also loves Chex Mix. Honey, I got to make you Chex Mix. He's always begging for Chex Mix, so nothing better than homemade Chex Mix. So this kind of reminds me of that. I heard you could also do this with oyster crackers. So basically, get that mixture, coat the pretzels, spread them out. We want them, try and get them as much in one layer as we can on a large cookie sheet. These go into a preheated 250, so very low heat oven. They take about 15 to 20 minutes, and that flavor really gets in there, and your kitchen's going to smell amazing. And so these are ready to go in the oven. Come back with me. We'll get these out. And I have to be honest, we've been munching on these all morning because they are just terrific. So here we go. Well, give me 2 seconds and I'll let them cool a little bit more before we get them into our really cute serving dish, which we'll show you in just a minute. So those are the ranch pretzels, done. And those are good as is, but I always like a little dip. So we're going to make a dip here. We're going to make a beer cheese dip, and we're starting out with a block of cream cheese. And, you know, if you've got a bunch of hungry guys over, definitely double this recipe. We've got a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of mayonnaise. Again, mayonnaise, not salad dressing. Real mayonnaise. You can use light, though. We've got, is that 2 tablespoons, Deb? 2 tablespoons of, again, dry ranch dressing mix. So this is going to go great with the pretzel. So I'm going to get that going. I'm going to use a mixer to do this. You could also do it by hand if your cream cheese is real soft. I want to get it nice and smooth. Now at this point, we're going to add some chopped scallions, just for that hint of onion flavor in here. If your guy doesn't like onions, though, you could do just a little bit of chive or parsley. You could leave that out. Bob likes a little bit of onion, but not overboard. So in that case, you could just use the greens if you wanted to just kind of keep it a little mild onion flavor. Now we're going to do a couple dashes of hot sauce, more if you like it spicy, but it's not supposed to be a real spicy dip. And then we're going to add a little bit of beer. Now, if you want everybody to dig in and you know, the kids and everybody, use non-alcoholic beer. Just a little bit. Or, in this case, you can leave it out altogether. It won't make a difference. Now we're going to add some shredded cheddar cheese. Just mix it all in here. This is one of those dips that is way better. You really need to make this ahead of time, at least a couple hours in the fridge. Something about dips. If I served it now, it would be okay. If I gave it that couple hours or even overnight in the fridge, it's just so much better for that flavor to really get in there. All right, I have to show you the cutest way, the cutest serving container ever, ever. Oh my gosh. Deb and I, we both are boaters. And we stumbled upon this at Cook's Corner, and I don't know if they still have them, but they did a couple weeks ago, and maybe Pete there, the ladies there, will order one for you if they're out. But what a great Father's Day gift. So it's a boat for your chips, or in this case, your pretzels. Some of my pretzels have gone overboard here. And then we're going to float the dip all those pretzels in there, every last one of them. Guy in your life, or maybe me, you're going to gobble those up. And then we're going to put the dip in the little tube that it's pulling. I mean, it doesn't get much cuter than this. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. We'll get a little fancy and throw a little parsley in there. Okay, how cute is that? How fun is that?